Blue Beetle number 2, written by Tony Bedard, art by Ig Guara. Last left off with Jaime getting the scarab attached to him and him turning fully Blue Beetle. Pick up this issue pretty much exactly afterwards with that scene from Spider-Man Homecoming where he deals with the suit's options and whatnot. This is literally just that. Although this was done first, so credit to this. We see through the Blue Beetle's eyes, and it's like this heads-up display where it's selecting like vital organs that can be attacked to kill these people who are attacking him. And there's a voice in his head that's like, terminate them, kill them, target selected, selecting lethal options. And Jaime's just trying to process everything. He's like, why does everything look so different? What do you mean lethal options? I don't want to kill anybody. Where did my clothes go? What is going on with this? Does anyone else hear that voice in my head? The one that sounds like a cricket humping a chalkboard? That's an exact quote, by the way. Meanwhile, the whole time, the people who were attacking him were like, what are you talking about, man? Like, what? Like, I guess they didn't see the transformation or something, but these, like, they're literally not attacking him just because they think he's absolutely, crazy. But then he remembers that his friend Paco was basically attacked and left to die elsewhere. He realizes he has to go save Paco. And he's also kind of pissed that, these people in front of him attacked his friend. So he has, like, extendable claws that come out, and he just impales these two people in front of him. And they're like, the suit's like, good, now finish them. He's like, I'm not gonna kill them. I just want to go find Paco. So he runs off and he tries to find Paco. We see the other villains looking on, seeing, like, who's this guy? Is this guy with us? Is he someone else? Like, what? This guy's just showing up out of nowhere. But they think that they were sent by some other group. Anyway, Blue Beetle makes it over to Paco. He discovers he's a flight mode, so he's trying to fly. Paco's like, okay, so this is a literal hell spawn that's trying to touch me, so he's trying to just keep his distance from it. The giant melty guy, I can't remember his name offhandedly, and I'm not going to bother to look it up. He speaks German. He's like, oi, where's your... Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Where's your backpack? Jaime blast the guy, and he's like, oh Jesus, yeah, what was in my backpack? Is that what this thing is on me now? And then the one who is able to cause fear, like, absolute terror in other people, he's like, well, it doesn't matter now, prepare to live your worst fear. And Jaime's like, too late for that, I'm already in high school, and throws a punch and knocks her out. The melty guy manages to cut Paco off as he's trying to run away, but Jaime comes in, just lifts Paco up and just carries him away, just out of the whole fight. Cut to the party that they're supposed to be at. The quinceañera for whatever her name was. And basically she's just waiting for Jaime and Paco. She's like, where are my friends? I'm supposed to go here. The aunt who's the estate they are currently at, and also the one who is trying to get the scarab earlier on, she's like, hey, so where are your friends? Maybe you should be looking for a boyfriend. And maybe one of them could do well. And basically out of nowhere, there's this huge ruckus at the front gate. Everyone's freaking out. The security guards, which are everywhere, start pulling their guns, telling everybody to get inside because there's something at the front gate. The aunt is pissed because security guards are supposed to deal with it, keep it quiet, and not freak everybody out. But since everybody else is freaked out already, everyone else goes inside. The aunt and security make their way out to the front gate. And who's there but Jaime carrying Paco? And he's like, sorry, I couldn't think of anywhere else to go. We just need to get somewhere safe. Why do so many people here have guns? And the one guy lets out a warning shot at Jaime, but he's like, look, sorry, I'm setting down Paco. Like, I don't know what's going on. Look, there was a fight. Some people got hurt real bad. This whole time, the suit's telling him, like, shut up, stop talking, stop giving away personal information. You shouldn't be doing this. And Jaime's like, and I just want this thing off me. And finally, the suit's like, look, you're about to compromise the mission. I'm about to shut you up myself. And he makes Jaime vomit all over the shoes of the aunt. And he's like, oh, sorry. That was the suit. I swear that wasn't me. They start firing off shots at Blue Beetle. He tells the suit to make them stop, but it has to be non-lethal. And it does. It just knocks them all out. He goes to apologize to the aunt, and who's now looking after Paco. The girl that he likes, again, what is her name? It's pissing me off that I don't know what her name is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, she's just like, sorry, okay, and he flies away because the girl tells him to basically buzz off. So then we get a cutout into space. The Reach ship, giant blue Beetle-looking ship, and two of the Beetles are talking, and they're like, man, are we too good at our jobs? It's so boring invading everybody nowadays. Like, we just instantly win every time. I'm so bored. And then all of a sudden, they get the reading that the Beetle on Earth suddenly kicked back to life. And the one guy who's saying how bored he is like, wait a minute, hold on. Either we win or we die. Nothing ever just disappears and comes back. Can I please go check this out? Pretty please? I really, really, really want to check this out. And they're like, fine, go, check it out. And I'll go ahead and, I'll be following up behind you. Let me just tell the Hive Masters that we're going to give them a new planet, planet Earth. And that's where we leave off. I like this issue. It's got a lot going on in it, but it does it in a good way. Like, me explaining it is not doing it justice. Like, it really does a good job of, you follow, okay, they're going from A to B to C to D to E. Like, it follows a nice little path there. I think the biggest issue that I have with it is the fact that, like I said, I don't know these characters yet. I'm not super familiar with them, but they're not naming them that frequently. Like, only here I finally get that her name is Brenda. The girl that Jaime likes and whose quinceañera it is. Her name is Brenda. But it's only said once in this whole thing. So, no, I think that they could do a little bit better of reminding me, like, who these characters are in their relation to each other, especially this early on in the run. But that's just a minor thing. I like the... Because he is Spider-Man. That's what he is. I like how it is basically just the Spider-Man Homecoming scene of him figuring out what his powers are and him being able to, talk to the suit. And the suit having a complete other mind of its own is always fun as well. I'm looking forward to how that plays off each other. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 6.5. It's good. It's fine. Art's pretty stock standard, but I like the whole fight scene. It's a fight done well because he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to get his friend away. It's a very well done fight scene in that regard. So no, 6.5. Looking forward to issue 3. Hopefully I can remember people's names by then so I can at least pretend that I'm competent.